This is the VEGER 30,000 mAh power bank. On the rear of the box, we do have some more useful information, including specification and multi-ports for charging various devices such as cell phones, tablets, etc. Price-wise, the VEGER power bank can be purchased from retailers like Amazon for around £25. I have seen the price drop to around £19 when Amazon have flash sales, which is a real steal. One thing I should mention is that when you receive your package, it should come fully sealed like this. But as you can see, I was a bit too eager to open it before making the video. Besides the black color, the power bank also comes in blue, pink and white, which at first glance may seem odd, but at least you'll be able to identify it when looking for it. This is everything that was inside the box, starting with this USB-A to micro USB cable. You also get this short but brief welcome guide, which is in a few different languages, followed by this pouch to put the power bank in, and is excellent especially if you're transporting it. So really nice touch by VEGER. And I have to say, it does have like a chamois leather-like feel to it. Last but not least, and the star of the show, is the power bank itself. The first thing to note is that this thing is definitely heavy. But you're not buying it for its portability or compactability. So let's take a quick walk around. So here you've got the 30 signature there. This is for the LED display for the battery percentage of the power bank. Got some ports there, nothing on there. Oh, just turn that round. Just to remind you, that's a 30,000 mAh battery. And obviously at the top here, you've got some more ports. So that's pretty much it. Now there is just one more thing to show you. Always like to leave the best till last. Okay, so you just press lightly on there, so you can see the battery percentage. So it's currently standing at 77%. It's now time to put the power bank to a real test, and as you can see, I've got lots of wires here connected to different devices. First thing to note is that you can charge 4 different devices at once. I've got 3 which are connected to devices here, and the 4th one here is not connected to anything. It's just for illustration purposes, but as you can see, 4 devices you can charge at once. Okay, the other thing to note is today is the 8th of July, and this is when I'm going to start the test. And what it will consist of is myself charging not necessarily these exact same devices. It will be various different devices, and I will keep a record of it, and I'll mention it later on what my results were. So basically I'm going to keep charging different devices until the power on the power bank is pretty much maybe 1% or 0 or thereabouts. I try to charge typical devices that people would use on a regular basis, so you can judge the effectiveness of the VEGER power bank. Right, so first thing we're going to do is, as you can see, I've got these 3 connected. I've got this tablet, pretty good tablet. I have covered that in a separate video. Again, don't need to spend a fortune buying an iPad or so forth. Really good. And then I've got obviously a Samsung phone here, and obviously an iPhone. Obviously, yeah, the other thing I do want to mention is just before I turn on the power bank, let me just show you here. So with the iPhone, you can see it's at, what was that, 13%, just to give you an idea. So this one's 16%, and I can tell you without even pressing, well, that's why this one is off, because there's barely any juice in it whatsoever. Okay, so enough of the talk. Let's moment of truth. So now just press down on here. Okay, let's press that again. There we go. Look at that, you see? They're all starting to come on. Look, that's just, you can see the battery's dead on that one. So that's probably at what, 0%. So yeah, this is the test in action. Just to be transparent, in the last clip, you may have noticed when I connected the devices to the power bank, the LED indicator should have remained on, meaning that the power bank is charging the devices. I did go back immediately and rectify this so as not to imbalance the experiment. Today is the 17th of July, and that is what, some 9 days after I started this experiment. In terms of the power bank, it's now down to 4%, and it flashes like this when it gets to around 5%, basically telling you that you do need to charge the power bank. And again, I can reassure you, at no point did I charge this power bank in the last 9 days. Did you know that we have reached 800 subscribers? It was 835 at the last count. And with your help, let's get this channel to 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do consider giving the subscribe button below a gentle nudge. And it is free to do. Over the 9 days, I was able to fully charge a tablet, an iPhone, Apple Watch, Samsung phones, and earbuds. And after all that, I still had some juice left over. There you have it, as I was able to make 10 charges just drawing power from the fully charged VEGER power bank. This included the devices you saw when I started the experiment. I should also state all devices that I charged were at 20% or below, and each charge took about 90 minutes, with the exception of the tablet, which definitely took a lot longer. Even the earbuds, including the case, had less than 20% battery life prior to charging them. So that was my experience and test of using the VEGER power bank. And hopefully it should help you to decide whether it is the one for you. It certainly is for me. And on that note, I'm off to go and charge mine up for my next trip. Well, that pretty much wraps it up for this episode. My name is Shalom. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another episode. Ciao.